What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you've been on this channel before, then you've probably seen quite a few videos about the TV box that you see in front of you right now. Well, not about the TV box, but what was once in the TV box, and that's the TCL Roku TV. I've had it almost a year now. I got it in 2019 during Black Friday, and that is right around the corner now yet again. So I wanted to go ahead and make a 1-year review video on what I think about the TV after using it as my daily TV for this past year. And I hear that it's on sale again for Black Friday, or at least that's what I've read in some of you guys' comments lately, that it's selling for between $200 to $300 depending where you're at. And I mean, I got it, I can't even remember how much I paid, but I think I was right around $400 after taxes last year, so that's a pretty good deal if it went even cheaper. And so I'll go ahead and start up with the review right now. So in the first review of the TV, I didn't actually show the box, I don't think. So for whatever reason, I still got it, and here it is. I'll probably throw it out whenever I move because I just wanted it something to carry the box in safely. And so that's why I still got it, I guess, just chilling in the closet. But here's the box. You know, it's got the little specifications of it. I might not read it all, but you know, if you can read, then go ahead, read it. And it's a pretty big box. If you see right here, I actually went and cut a hole on both sides of it actually, because I had to carry it by myself onto the second floor of my apartment. And let me just say, it doesn't look that big on the camera, but it's a pretty big box. It's really not heavy, but it's just the way that the box is. It's like super long, and there's no handlebars or nothing like that for carrying it for one person. So I had to kind of improvise myself here and just cut a little hole for a handle. And hopefully you don't have to do that thing, or the same thing as me, because I was scared I was gonna cut the TV when I was trying to do it. But whatever works, you know, I made it up the stairs without any damage, so I'm happy about it. And so yeah, that's the box. Then back over here to the TV, where you can still see I got the tape on it. If you've seen the original video, I said I don't take off the tape to keep it looking new. And you know, maybe in the next video I make, I'll take it off just because everyone hates it. Even whenever I have people over, they always want to peel it off, but I make them not do it. But maybe soon enough, I'll actually get rid of it. And I'll go ahead and turn the TV on. And one cool thing, I didn't know that was a thing. So if you just saw it, it was a pumpkin background and stuff like that for Halloween. Today is November 1st or 2nd. No, today is November 2nd. And so it just literally just switched to a little American flag type background, because voting day is tomorrow. So it's kind of cool how it updates itself using the Wi-Fi, I assume, on what kind of background it's going to put. So each holiday, there's always a different background. So I guess after tomorrow, it'll probably be either Thanksgiving or Christmas background, something like that. And it also changed the time, 7:04, to the new time after daylight savings, which was on Saturday night or Sunday morning, I can't remember. But anyways, here's the back still, nothing changed. Still got your power plug, whatever. Then on the other side, guess what? Nothing changed. I still got my antenna stuff that goes outside for my free Wi-Fi, or my free cable channels. Check the video on that if you want to see more about it. And then I just got my HDMI, and I got the cable down there just chilling. And so I guess we'll just go step by step on this. So picture wise for the TV, I mean, I wasn't expecting anything crazy or you know, something spectacular like a 8K TV or something like that. I mean, it's a Roku TV, I mean a TCL TV, so you can't expect, you know, some high-end stuff. It's like if you're comparing it at hotels, you know, you're gonna get some Super 8 quality versus like a Hampton or a Hilton. But for the most part, you know, when you rewatch sporting or movies, whatever it may be, The picture is nice and clear. You know, there's no choppiness on the frames per second, nothing, no lag or anything like that. So I don't see any issues with it. And then even if you're looking at it right now on your screen, like, it doesn't look that bad from the camera, but in person it actually looks a lot nicer. There's really nothing else to say about the picture. I mean, you could change the brightness and the contrast and all that kind of stuff if you want to. It has different viewing themes, so if you want sports or cinema, it changes the color contrast to whatever you pick. But I mean, I usually just chill with whatever it is on right now. In terms of audio, I would say that, you know, over the time, the audio probably got worse, or I noticed it getting worse or something like that. Like, in this room that I'm in right now, my little living room, the audio from the TV's fine. It doesn't get too loud, but it's loud enough for the size of the room we're in. But if you have a bigger living room, then I would suggest getting a sound bar or something, you know, an external speaker of some sort, because it doesn't really get loud enough. You'd have to put the volume all the way to like 75 or something if you wanted to hear it nice and clearly, like through people talking or whatever it may be. So that is one of the downsides, but most cheap TVs, they cut corners on the audio section more than anything, because most people typically do get their own type of sound system or speakers or whatever. So I would suggest getting a sound bar, which I plan on doing during Black Friday this year. Hopefully I'll find something that's good and a good deal, and you'll probably see another review on that sometime in December if I find one. The other thing was the remote that I hated on quite a bit, and I still kind of hate it. So the remote, again, it's a basic little remote. You know, your power button, back button, home, arrows, pause, fast forward, and then your 4 default buttons that I never use. You really got to point it right at the sensor if you want it to do anything. If you don't point it at the sensor, then you're screwed, and you got to keep on pointing at it. One thing that's super annoying is the side buttons. So if you can see it, it's got the volume up and down, and then the mute button as well. And whenever I try to change the volume up or down, it usually doesn't connect very well to the sensor. So you got to keep on clicking it and aiming it at different areas just to get the volume to change. And I find that to be the most annoying thing of all, because every channel is a little bit different in terms of volume. And I watch a lot of YouTube, and everyone talks a little bit different or has their audio set up differently. So there's always a lot of changing of the audio volume up and down, and it gets annoying pretty quick. Other than that, the remote's fine, I guess. There's no voice to talk, which is still annoying. And people say, you know, use the app and you can get all those other, you know, more detailed features, but who wants to open the app every time they change a channel or use a TV? Because that's pretty annoying to do. And most of the time I'm using my phone while I'm watching TV anyway, so I don't want to have to keep on popping open the app and stop what I'm doing. So that's the other little piece of it. And I think I've seen someone else say that, or one thing I said on the original video was you can't web browse on the TV itself, so there's no internet browser that you can get an app for or anything like that. But someone said you can do that using the app on your phone, and apparently you can browse the internet and cast it to your screen. Haven't tried that yet. I might make a video here again soon, trying it out, seeing if it works or not. But if it does, I guess that's maybe a little bit easier than having to type it using your remote control, rather than, you know, just using your phone and typing it real quick. So I'll have to try that out here soon. The other thing that the TV does is the fast forward, pause, and rewind, whatever. If you put at least a 16 gig USB flash drive into the USB port of the TV, and then you can do that feature. I got a video on my channel as well about that if you want to see more about it. And then it has the media player as well, so it sorts through your pictures or whatever you got, pictures, songs, videos. And the media player, once you stick the USB drive in the TV, you can just go onto that and you can view all those things. Nice and simple. Got another video about that as well, if you want to learn about it. And I think one of the coolest things is the screen casting. I use it for my phone and my laptop all the time. No delay really, it's pretty quick, but it all really depends on how fast your internet is. You might get lag if you don't have very fast internet, which I don't have the fastest internet, but I still got pretty good signal connection through it without very much lag unless I play the video. And it's super convenient, especially if you got a group of friends or people around you that, you know, if you're crowding around the laptop, you can just cast it to your screen and then everyone can see what you're trying to show them on the laptop just by viewing the TV. Makes it nice and simple. And I think it's compatible with both Apple and Android, and also whatever kind of laptop you got as well. So for the most part, I mean, the TV, I'm a fan of it. I don't really have any regrets on buying it last year. No picture issues or any sort of dysfunction happening in the year that I've had it. I mean, I'm pretty good with my stuff. I don't damage it or hit it or nothing like that. But if you got little kids that maybe smack the TV around, then maybe it might get a little damaged. But I mean, that's on you if that happens. But for the most part, I don't see any issues with it. If you got any other questions about the TV in general, you know, leave it in the comments below. I got plenty of videos about the TV, so I might already have your answer somewhere on my channel. But if I don't, then I usually reply pretty quick to most people. If you don't get a reply from me, then I probably don't know what you're saying, or I just don't know the answer, and hopefully someone else will answer it for you, which I've seen a lot of people have been doing on the last videos I've made, which is pretty cool. Again, this is a 65-inch TCL Roku TV. That's pretty much all I got to say about it after a year. Nothing happened, nothing bad happened. Audio issues, get a soundbar, you're good to go. The money you saved on this TV versus buying something else, there you go, put it towards the soundbar and you'll be pretty happy with what you got. And I think some people ask about, is this a good gaming TV? Again, I would say it is, because frames per second wise, you don't see any lag or delay or choppiness in the picture. I've had friends that come over and they bring their PS4, Xbox, whatever, and whenever we game, I mean, there's no distortion, no nothing going on with it. Audio connects very well as well. So yeah, any questions, leave it in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.